All right, let's have a look at the markets. It's been a very choppy day today. More or less, nothing's really made progress. The sellers are coming down, but doing so in a very slow manner, which makes me believe that we're going to have one more push up. So I think this level will be beaten. I think when we have another push up, the one to come, and I reckon it will be from this area, we'll have a push up more like this rather than this one right here. So what I'm anticipating is we have a slowdown, maybe a spike downwards, and then another push up in line with the strength of this one, this push up. The more this comes down in a very slow manner, the more this level or this area is likely to hold. But I think there's a chance that this can come down, because these guys here, well, all of that pretty much, the last one being this guy, they made a good attempt, a good push, but I don't think they're necessarily weak yet. There's nothing, I don't know why they're hanging around right now. There's nothing being released as far as news announcement is concerned. So, and I think that's probably why this is just hanging about. There's nothing fueling the markets. We're still very much going to go upwards, and I think on this time frame, this 4-hourly time frame, I think we're likely to see a push up and then a pullback. So this pullback, because it's coming in quite slowly, oh, what's happening? Okay, there we go. Because this is coming in quite slowly, I don't think this is the real pullback to this move up. I think the pullback that's happening is more pertinent to the hourly, and I don't think it's going to affect this time frame unless things come down hard pretty soon. But on the hourly, I think we're going to see a push up, which wouldn't necessarily show on this time frame. Sorry, the pullback, in this case, this pullback here wouldn't show on this time frame. So on this time frame, assuming things move up from here, this leg up wouldn't be like this, but instead will be like this. So let me clear this up and draw this a bit better. So this push up wouldn't be like this. It's actually going to be like this, assuming the buys happen from this level on the lower time frame, the hourly. And if this is the case, if we're having this push up like this, then the pullback, when the sellers come in, when we see the pullback on this time frame, it's going to beat this level. So what I mentioned yesterday is in the sellers, when they come in, they're going to come in hard. I think that is still pertinent, but they haven't come in yet, not on this time frame. On the hourly, and I'll go back to the hourly in a moment, but on the hourly, what we're seeing is a pullback on the hourly, but on this time frame, it's not really a pullback yet, unless this comes in deep enough, which I don't think it's going to do. So what's happening now is just pertinent to the hourly, and I'm anticipating this will slow down at some point, and then tomorrow morning we'll have another push up, breaking this level, potentially this, and potentially up here. I don't think it's going to go above this level now. I think it wants to come down first. excuse me. I think it wants to come down first before reaching or going past this top level here. And that's when the 4 hourly time frame folks will get involved. Right now, there's nothing to do but just wait for things to play out on this time frame. So this is what we're seeing on Wall Street. It's the same across the board. See, we have this, the first sign that the sellers are coming in. What I'm anticipating now is for this to fizzle away, fade out, and then buyers come in. And on this time frame, I think it's even clearer that buyers, when they push up again, has the potential to reach this area quite easily. And it's clearer to see on this market as opposed to FTSE. It's not FTSE, Wall Street. FTSE. Yeah, the UK is a mess right now. And this push up. This has come all the way down here. This is, wow. See, on the UK, we have this pullback, which is actually deep, right? It's like just over 50% of this push up. So this is a proper pullback. This push down, and we're now going for another push down, which I think will fizzle out and about here, where things will possibly have something like that on here. Again, going up to this market and here. Now on this market, I think this line will be difficult to reach. It wouldn't surprise me if prices get up to this level and are smacked back down again. I think that's possible on here, on this market. But I still think we're going up at some point tomorrow, I reckon. I also see a triangle forming here. I think tomorrow morning we could get another spike that comes down to challenge these guys. So if this is the triangle forming, it's going to continue to do its thing, spike down and then push up. I am leaning more towards the buy, because these sellers they've had enough time, or chances rather, to make a drop, but they aren't really doing anything significant. So yeah, I think fading them out and gearing up for the buy would be the ideal thing here. Yeah, I think these sellers can come down to this level. This market is actually the clearest for a buy, assuming the buy is going to happen. Now, if these sellers all of a sudden come down hard, then everything I've just mentioned is non and void. But again, with the way they've been moving from here all the way downwards and then just struggling, oops, I think they're coming down. They just had a big jump now. Let's see what's happening. Yep, potentially these guys are coming down to beat this level. But you see, they've made this level before, and what happened? Buyers came in. Kind of having something like that right now. Yeah, there's not much to say on this for now. Just have to let this play out Once we have more data, it'll be clearer. But I think what's forming is a push down for sellers to take it up one more time at least before the 4 hourly guys get involved. On this market, we actually just might have a push down and then a drop. I think this probably will be the first to drop. I think when it comes up, excuse me, I think when it comes up, it's going to have a hard time beating this level, as I mentioned. And this will be the first one to sort of like range around here and then drop. Whereas Germany still has some way to go before that happens. Let's have a look at the volume's not really doing. So volume down here, it's not really showing much. So even if these guys are coming down hard, I'm still looking at this as buyers are still in control of things. Sellers haven't taken over just yet. They will at some point, but right now, nah. We're still going up, I think. Alright, I'll leave it there for now. I'll have more videos as the markets progress. Once we have more data, it'll be clearer to see. Alright, bye for now.